After vowing to vote no on Kavanaugh, Democrat senator wakes up to nasty surprise. After announcing that she will vote against Judge Brett Kavanaugh, Democratic Senator Heidi Heitkamp found out why her refusal to confirm the SCOTUS nominee was a very bad idea. Despite major issues including historically low unemployment, massive tax cuts, and safer borders swaying the midterm elections, the outcome was still quite uncertain. However, the single determining factor now appears to be the Brett Kavanaugh SCOTUS hearing, which undeniably has prompted many undecided voters to swing one way or another. Although Democrats tried their hardest to stop President Donald Trump's nomination from proceeding until after the November elections, the Senate is scheduled to enter a vote this weekend. Now, thanks to the exhaustively publicized Kavanaugh witch hunt, the blue wave Democrats believed would be a tsunami has undoubtedly dwindled, leaving little more than a gentle ripple in what's quickly becoming a red tide. Incredibly, the midterm elections come down to a handful of head-to-head state Senate races with several less than a point or two difference. One such crucial incumbent for the left is North Dakota Sen. Heidi Heitkamp, who was projected to be one of the candidates in the Democrats' hope for obtaining the majority this fall. Fox News reports that Heitkamp promised on Thursday that she would vote against Kavanaugh in this weekend's confirmation, despite not one hint of evidence to support the frivolous allegations against the SCOTUS nominee. Unfortunately for her, this announcement seems to have sealed her fate in the upcoming election. Heitkamp: after doing my due diligence and now that the record is apparently closed, I will vote against his confirmation. Heitkamp Ford gave heartfelt, credible, and persuasive testimony. It took great courage and also came at great personal cost. It was clear that she was testifying not because she wanted to, but because she felt it was her civic duty. According to the latest polls, Heitkamp is now trailing behind her challenger Rep. Kevin Cramer RND a whopping 12 points, 53% to 41%, sealing her fate and possibly tipping the scales to favor a Republican-majority Senate, which the media directly blames on her opposition to Kavanaugh. Proving this likely outcome, Heitkamp has also withdrawn from the first of several scheduled debates with Cramer, which her campaign attributed to the Kavanaugh vote. While Cramer expresses that he still wants to debate Heitkamp, which he is scheduled to do twice before the election, he admitted that the recent events are the greatest political gift he's had in a while. That spectacle proved to be perhaps the greatest political gift I've been given in a very long time, Cramer said. A spokesperson for Congressman Cramer said, "We are disappointed the debate got canceled. Kevin was looking forward to engaging Senator Heitkamp on the issues important to North Dakota. As an alternative, we have suggested that Kevin would participate in a town hall format in the same time slot live at Prairie Public." Still, Heitkamp vehemently stood by her civic duty to oppose Kavanaugh in the upcoming vote but claimed that her primary focus is representing her state, despite the fact that it leans right while she consistently remains far left. Senator Heitkamp said, "My first responsibility is representing North Dakotans in the Senate and, due to the vote on the Supreme Court nominee, I need to be in D.C. during the previously scheduled Prairie Public debate. I'm eagerly working with them to find a new date in the near future to share my vision for a strong and safe North Dakota." Even left-leaning Slate confessed that Heitkamp's impending loss is probably the most critical factor in the midterm elections. A survey released on Monday showed her down by 10 percentage points to GOP Rep. Kevin Cramer, 51% to 41%, and another poll that came out Wednesday found her down 12 points, 53% to 41%. These are much worse numbers than Heitkamp had been seeing, and this is the starkest example yet of the effect Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation has had in polarizing the electorate and awakening Republican voters. Slate adds that, for the Democrats to obtain the majority, they would have to win every race in Florida, Indiana, Missouri, Montana, and West Virginia, as well as pick up seats in Arkansas, Nevada, and either Tennessee or Texas, a feat even they deemed as a Hail Mary. Like many liberal ideologues, Heidi Heitkamp is willing to sacrifice her career for what she believes is a noble social cause. She is dedicated to the collective left, forsaking the people she was elected to represent in order to push her own political agenda. Fortunately, the people of North Dakota have recognized this and are sending her an undeniable message at the polls.